Hello. Hello. How's it going? Hi. You might be able to hear a dog in the distance. Don't mind that. Hi, Breezy. Hi, Cube. Hi, Standard. Hi, Nate. I got it working. I got it working. Hello. Down a little bit more. There we go. Hi, okay, hi. Oops. Blah, 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 blah. Bah. Hi, Meta. Sorry about that. I panicked for a moment. Yeah, I was setting up for my stream and trying to, like, load into Twitter. And it didn't load. And then I tried to load into other things. And it didn't load. And I freaked out for a moment. But it worked out. It worked out. It's all okay now. Hi, Ed. I really need to get new headphones. Thank you, Ed, also. 10 months. Ooh. That's ancient VTuber years at this point, isn't it? I'm getting into senpai territory here. I need to get new headphones. I have to adjust it to hear myself. I keep forgetting to though. It's gonna bite me at some point. Hi Tikan, hi. Did you strangle your ISP into working again? It doesn't usually do that. It was just like a brief flicker. I'm guessing the wind must have blown really hard and hit something for a moment and then it went back to normal. That's about 20% of Holomet's existence. Well, after a year, it'll be 25%. I'm pretty sure I'm older than Fuamoko. Don't quote me on that, though. Mole bit the fiber cable, and I will kill that mole if they ever do it again. Team you confirmed for hag? Well, I'll be a hag, but I'm not. Not yet. I still have places to be. You have to add the twins' ages together, though? Oh. I'm older than Bibu. What does that count for? I think most people are older than Bibu. I don't think that counts for anything, actually. You were a hag yesterday? You're a hag today, bozo. Something, don't comment on women's ages. I don't know. Do people say that anymore? I think we're in an era of gender equality, so now there's not... People don't enforce arbitrary rules like that. Or maybe people say it's not okay to ask for men's ages now? I don't know. How old are you? Is she younger than you? I don't know, she acts like it. Blueberry. Blueberry. Strawberry. Mix for a normal amount of time. Carry on. It's not okay to ask for anyone's ages, be going off of vibes only. I don't know, what if What if they're like 13 but they look like 40? Or what if they're 40 but they look like 13? Also, hi, Angry Seal. It'll be fine. Well, it's not like I'm asking anyone their age. It's not like I don't have anyone to ask. I feel like you shouldn't be asking VTubers their age. Like that's a... People might be creeped out if I'm like, how old are you? Did I sound like a creep if I say that? Is this a yabe topic? Hi, what is your age, social security number, home address, and date of birth? Also, what are you wearing, Ola? Pants. And a shirt. The other, my age? 7, 8. I bet you have exposed ankles so hot, I bet you're not allowed to go near a woman. But that's just a theory. You're wearing pants and a shirt, color me shocked. I know, crazy. Well, they're not pants, they're shorts. I'm wearing shorts. That changes everything though, I bet. And that's why he answered, why, human, I just turned 500 this year, Naja. Does anyone... Derps. Derp is one of those terms that can carbon date a person. I've had the misfortune of hearing people say derp in real life before. It's not that old of a term, right? It's a term that only millennials use at this rate, I think. Shorts, what a harlot temptress. I know, why even bother? Why even bother wearing clothes at this point? Hi, Sazrak. I am a horrible Jezebel who has exposed ankles. That one. And now, Bob. Derp is a 90s thing, ain't it? It's around for most of the 2000s and a good amount of the 2010s as well. It just... I think it's very definitively a millennial phrase. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. There you go, that's not bad. Kidding me, will you be my Derpina? What does Derpina even say? They always use Derpina for, like, woman be shopping type jokes. That kind of jokes, like, women when they have to wear the same outfit 2 weeks in a row or something. Like, they wear the outfit a week after. I don't know. Did bro replace dude? Oh. Tinny Rage comic one? I think all the pieces are there. I just haven't bothered making one because I'm lazy. Girls when I see other girls wearing the same shirt as them. happened to me once. Well, it wasn't another girl, it was my mom's fiance. I got picked up by my mom and her fiance was wearing the same shirt as me. That was, I want to say last year, or maybe early this year. You wanna know the funnier bit? I stole the shirt from my mom. I saw Mars. What kind of shirt was it? I think it's like a Beatles shirt. One of their albums or something. I want to say Magical Mystery Tour, but I don't know if it was the album cover design or something else. A narrative is beginning to form. Almost every time I come over, that guy's wearing something I know was my mom's. Half the time he's wearing like Hello Kitty pajama pants. Remember? I hate this one. And then, your mom dating a femboy? No, he is younger than her. He's like a balding 30-year-old man. If he's a femboy, I don't think he's a very good job at it. Was that noise? I'm beginning to see a pattern with the men your mom is interested in, and I think... Can I date your mom next? Sure, if your next marriage doesn't work out. You go track my mom down. You're allowed to. That said, if you try to talk to me after that point, I am going to shoot you. Messed this part up. I don't know what to do. Is that a dinosaur? No. Well, maybe. Hi, Forest Dolly. Or have you been here? I don't know. Wait, you've been here. You've been here. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Whatever. Whatever. I can't do COD trash talk about sleeping with your mom. I mean, you can. I just will kill you. And I think it's a little self-explanatory, you know? It's not that advanced, Boza. Headphones. I gotta buy some new earbuds. I think today is the day I do it. In the meantime, I think I'll switch to my wireless headphones because I have to turn these ones off. It's finally become a problem. God. Oh. Oh, it does work. Hello? How's it sound? The reason I don't like to use these is because I cannot hear myself when I have them on, so it's a little weird. I can't monitor like how I sound to you guys, so I'm worried about the fluctuations of my voice. My one ear cap has been tied on with sewing thread for months, and now the other one is broken, so I have to get the thread out again. What? Why not just get earbuds? I like the cushiony headphones, but understandably, you can see my ears. It's a little unconventional. I guess I have weirdly shaped ears or something. Maybe. You should be able to turn on side tone in Windows settings? What's side tone? Yep, just very boss. Good for you. Because I paid a lot for these things and I'm getting my money's worth out of them. They're a luxury item. It feels a little weird to end up patching them up with loose thread. Here we go. Carry on with the cream. Headphones are higher quality. Side tone is a little bit of mic feedback that allows you to hear yourself through your audio device. I'll post a link about how to turn on side tone. I'll do it after stream. I mean, I'm going anyway. I won't be able to do a proper stream after this one. Which sucks that it had to be scuffed, but it happens. We all have to cope with our issues every once in a while. Hi, Unger. I'll miss streaming, you know? No worries, I haven't streamed for 2 weeks due to stuff going on, so don't feel bad. I don't have... Like, this is something I really feel passionate about, something I really like. I guess it's a hobby, but it's also more than that to me at the same time. You know? I stutter and just can't talk when I hear myself. Sometimes I have had audio... I have set it up to play back the audio to me, but usually there's some really weird delay. So it's like I'm talking and then a few seconds later I'm talking over myself and I get really confused because when I have it plugged in directly to my microphone, there is zero latency and it is very, very handy. However, my headphone wire does not work. And now, some of these guys, blah blah blah. This, 910 should have 0 latency. That delay messes with any human. Well, I'll set it up later then. Of course. Beautiful. Woohoo! An order. Hello. Large. Yeah, Alan, you brought your Grammy. I don't know, maybe it's his wife. Maybe he's actually like 50 years old. And I can't identify their ages. His sugar mommy about that hag life life. You know what? Maybe there are so many different kinds of lives out there. So many different kinds of relationships that I have not learned. Everyone lives differently, and that's something. On his hair, I'd say that man is around 16? I don't know, maybe his hair just does that. Maybe he isn't starting it. Did me hate tags? You know what? Yes. Yes, I do hate hags. Whenever I see an older woman, I start crying out of fear. Like Bobby. Older women scare me. They frighten me. Small. Self-hate isn't good to me. I'll have you know I would be college-aged if well, I'm not in college, but yeah. Hi, Papa's brain freezer, yeah? I certainly, I think I'm just a little slow-witted in general. I don't have very quick reaction time unless it's a video game. Considering you've only recently qualified as woman, I think it's more apt to say woman's scary. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you saying I'm not a woman? Are you saying I recently became a woman? What are you saying? I'm not frightened of women, I love women. Women are so awesome. I watch anime, woman. Yeah? Yeah. Woman. I'm the CEO of woman. I mean, the vast majority of women are older than you. The vast majority of women are older than you. And also the vast majority of men. There's many old people in the world. See me if a woman walked up to you and called you cute, would you shut down? I would shut down if anyone walked up to me and talked to me. Trick question. Genius, a girl that looks like a middle schooler going to college? I'm not. I don't look like a middle schooler. I've already gone through middle school. I passed middle school. I didn't drop out of middle school. Am I old? How old are you? I always assumed mid-20s. You don't have to say specifics. I assumed, like, you're probably Christmas cake age, but I didn't think over the age of 30. Anyone over the age of 18 is automatically old. Officer, this guy right here. Did you pass through the milk and left behind? So the truth is, I took summer school every year since 6th grade. The year I dropped out was the last year I took summer school. No, wait. The year before I dropped out was the last year I took summer school because I had to beg my dad not to send me to summer school again because I had things that I wanted to do. And also, anytime I didn't get good grades in summer school, my dad would threaten to give Chubby away. Hi, Valentine. If you like hags, why don't you like geezers? Well, because hags can look appealing in anime, but older men are never shown in an appealing light in anime. I guess. I have seen hot older men in anime. Well, I don't watch yaoi. So... let's go with this one. Old dudes can be fun to talk to? I mean, yeah, I've got many grandpas, but... oh, I just remembered. I forgot to take my meds. Where's my meds? Here's my meds. Sorry, I've got a lot of bottles on my desk, so I had to figure out which one was the right one. Did you eat? Can you look at my hand? Secret. No, she's taking our meds. We're gonna disappear. You still gotta remember, it's not that kind of med. I'm taking allergy meds. No, I didn't. I was being secretive because I am a cruel streamer. Hot man time? 1, I have never overdosed on diphenhydramine. Not in the way that makes you see the hot man, at least. 2, this is phenylphrin. Nasal decongestant. Maybe I'll sound like less of a loser. Less of a, actually, you know? Have you ever felt the bugs under skin? I mean, you can feel that without overdosing on anything. I feel it all the time. Nice jug of maple syrup, sir. Actually, nerdy nasal voices are peak. Wait, do I actually sound like a nerd? Can I ask that? Do I actually on a regular basis sound like a nerd? Yes? Yeah, not really. You sound like a brat. A little bit, especially when you start talking about VTuber. Sometimes, more so you sound autistic. Well, I am, so... I am. Trust me, I have a guy in D&D that sounds stereotypically nerd. Maybe it's different because I'm a woman, though. You sound like Chimi? I would hope so. You haven't found out I'm skinwalking her. I know I can get nerdy, but I'm thinking more like, do I sound like a huge nerd? Huge idiot nerd loser? Peanuts. More lore? If I just drop some obscure lore, I honestly already forgot it. I like how you sound here yourself. I am very proud of my voice. Like, obviously I worry about it. I think any streamer should be at least a little concerned with how they sound. But I do think my uniqueness is a bit of a charm in of itself. You know? I don't get nerdy from your voice, well I'm glad. Actually, you kind of sound like the skinwalker that lives in the crawl space under my house. Have you considered maybe, like, reporting the skinwalker? I don't know, I feel like someone should be monitoring that thing. I wouldn't even say it's super unique. I mean, you can't really have a truly unique voice, I think. I think it's very hard to. I did, but it ate the police. Shouldn't they be sending more police? How's your dog doing, by the way? You know, on that note. Gilbert Gottfried does? Well, maybe that's just because you've never met someone who sounds like Gilbert Gottfried. Or maybe because Gilbert Gottfried kills everyone that sounds like him in the industry. Hi, Mikey. Certainly one of the voices of all time. That is... I guess it's not an impolite way to describe me. You sound unique enough, my friend immediately recognized your voice after I showed him one clip. What? You live in my walls? I'm scared. Frightening. Early on, I sounded different, though. You can go back and watch old clips of mine. My voice has, like, steadily raised in pitch, which I think to some people might be mildly scary. I haven't yet come across a voice quite like yours. I mean, oftentimes you watch a VTuber, they're not really a dead ringer for another. It's really hard to find VTubers that sound a lot like another VTuber. Otherwise, you would have a lot of people going like, oh, this girl sounds just like insert famous VTuber. I've seen Gura before. People have like promoted girls similar to Gura to other chumbuds before. I feel a little bad for the girls in that case because it must be a little sad for all your fans to just compare you to other girls. Gilbert Gottfried died. Have you considered maybe his ghost is haunting people? You say, I think you have a pretty unique voice. It's nice to listen to. It's not high-pitched lily voice, but it's not too low. I like it. I think it's probably just by numbers unique in the sense that not a lot of VTubers, you know how to mess with their voice. Like, good voice control is not something a lot of VTubers practice. Personally, Tinumi's Toad voice is where it's at. I think if every time I do the Toad voice, the volume limiter kicks in the entire time. It's horrifying. It gets too loud. You see that when there's 4,000 Vey voices? I don't know how people do the Vey voice, honestly. I I did a lot of research on like how to do different voices. I can't figure out how Vay does it. Even though there's so many people with the same voice, I think it's probably just they sound a little like that to begin with. Hey Maud. Bad voice control is another thing that makes VTubers sound similar, is it? A lot of VTubers have a very standard voice because they have very good voice control. For example, like Crony, for example. She's a pretty solid voice actress. More in the voice department rather than the acting department. When she does voice act, she sounds very, very standard anime. She's got very good control over her voice, and because of that, it kind of homogenizes it. Something a little horrifying. I remember I checked out Nyana's like some months ago. I had known her from her pre-chest era. I've never been a big fan of her, but I've never really disliked. She sounds exactly like Babe. I have to stop myself from saying Babe. She sounds exactly like Bae, and it's kind of scary. Pre-chest, you know, when she still was flat. She's a dead ringer for Bae now. It's scary. What happened? Yeah. Was she not before? Before she's kind of lowered her voice since. Basic no accent white American voice. I mean, I have kind of a 100 points, 100% across the board from a critic. I have a general American accent rather than a recognizable accent. And then there's all the tubers trying to look like Shy Lily. Well, for every big VTuber, you can find a billion models that look very similar but not quite, and nobody acknowledges it because usually they don't get a lot of traction. Crap! You have a little bit of an accent? I think I just have a weird way of saying some words. There's that one girl who looked like Shy Lily that got a lot of traction last month or so. But it turned out she was repeatedly claiming that people were falsely accusing her of looking like Shy Lily, and she had been doing that for months beforehand before it actually got noticed in a big fashion. So, why does everyone think people look like Shy Lily? Well, I mean, a lot of people do. I wonder if there's a way to tally up how many VTubers are demons or cat girls. I think more than anything, there's a lot of VTubers who are like, I didn't want to be a generic demon or cat girl, so I became this hyper-specific concept nobody will remember. In particular, I see a lot of male VTubers do that, and it's a little horrifying how crazy they can get. Chocolate bacon. One of the weirdest meals I've eaten before was pancakes topped with cheddar and bacon. I could only eat half of it and then I had to pass off the rest to my little brother. But it was a very weird meal. Was it good? I guess it wasn't bad. I don't know how else to describe it. Males just shouldn't be YouTubers. I have no issue with males being, with men being YouTubers. It's just that in streaming, male is essentially recognized as the default. There's this common sentiment that's passed around like, oh, women have it on easy mode. And the reason that they have it on easy mode is because, like, women are seen as different from the usual by default. So a lot of men get into VTubing and they see like, oh, why does she have it so easy? I mean, if you have nothing to bring to the table. Too greasy for your taste? I just don't eat a lot of savory food usually. I see it all the time and it's exhausting. Women have it easier on many metrics, but like people will seethe and direct their hate towards the woman bigger than them without ever like there are women that have it worse than you, and likely they are doing very many things that you are doing. You're mad because, or alternatively, female VTubers are good at pandering. There's nothing wrong with that, you know. Sometimes it can feel excessively much, but this looks disgusting. A lot of male VTubers don't want to do that, and then they complain when... Did I give you the wrong one? What happened? It always comes down to a skill issue, just look at guys like Porcelain Maid. It's kind of amazing to see. In this day and age, it's kind of amazing to see Bobby Niku modestly dressed. Bobby Niku are surprisingly popular. Or rather, surprisingly popular to do. There's only been a few successful ones. It always jump scares me though, because they'll be dressed a little rudely, and then I click in expecting like a woman's voice, but it's just a regular dude. Not talking about any identity stuff, just plain old guy with big honkers. It's mostly artists. Now, I've seen a lot of artists. I can understand that to an extent. What am I messing up? I'm messing something up, and I'm not sure what it is. I'm having a very bad day. Bachelor Bishojo Zuniku. Women like guys that look like women for some reason. That's androgyny though. Completely different from a guy with Kazunga. I understand why artists do it, and artists do have merit to overcome it. Because they're good at artists, and the reason they go for girls is usually just because they like designing girls more, and I understand that. How many reverse Bobby Nika do you see? I have never seen a reverse. No, wait. I have seen one. Probably. It would be, Inuyama? I don't remember the last name, but it's Tamaki. He is a cross-dressing boy that is played by a woman. It's very confusing. Played by a woman, it is canonically a guy pretending to be a woman. What about guys that put on the voice filter and do the idol shtick? What's your opinion on that? Honestly, I think a trained voice I will always be more impressed by a trained voice than by a voice filter, but at the very least, I think I prefer it to an untrained voice. What do you feel about Shota VTubers voiced by women? There's a surprising amount of JP ones. I've seen, believe it or not, I've seen the English ones too. Most of them are not officially voiced by women though, so I'm not gonna identify them as such, but they do exist. But what was I on about? I forgot. Bobby Nika or something maybe? I respect people who... I respect guys who can voice train to sound like a girl. I think that's impressive. I think it's a lot for them to actually go through the effort, and it's a lot for them to actually succeed. I respect it a lot more than... like,
yeah, I'm gonna show up with my regular voice, blah blah blah.
That kind of stuff. I respect it more than voice changers. I see that kind of Nani-iana. There's been a few. I'm not personal fans of them in general because I'm not big on watching male VTubers in general. I've seen them, but I can't remember them because I don't watch them. There is one I watch. I think he does use a voice changer though. I like to watch Ron from time to time. He's a dancer. He's actually something of a Bobby Nika, which I don't usually like, but I think he's very talented. I like to watch his dance streams for inspiration. Just Ron with two ends. That's the whole thing. His dance moves are a little dirtier than me. But I think he's very good at footwork, in particular. I think it's cool. I only know of one Shota VTuber, and it's because he gets into drama for being not safe for work and makes it onto my timeline somehow. I don't... That kind of drama gets brought up all the time. I don't like to touch it too much because it's always just like, this guy's got a weird fetish. And I don't really care because that's not my problem. Ron, sorry, customer. VTuber drama is tricky, hard to say what will become an issue. I've seen some people, like, accidentally getting into drama was a huge benefit for them and they got a lot more traction because of that. And I've seen some people where the drama entirely destroys them. I've seen some people where they get into drama and then they just move on and nothing happens. There we go. Jeremy, quick, what's your take on this highly controversial topic? Make them fight with, like, foam swords. Make them fight. Quick! And, here. Here we go. There we go, that was a little confusing. Seems like attention from drama really lasts. Mari has... She got a good amount of traction from her slip up. And she's been going strong since then. She's got a very cute voice. I think that helps a lot. Your opinion on bacon, ma'am? I think it's okay. I haven't had it in months, to be honest. No. She's actually had multiple incidents, but I don't think... Neither of them... Some of them people still bring up as jokes, but she's very strong. Only okay, counselor? I don't like to eat fatty foods very much. I feel a little gross in my stomach. I handled 5 guys so well, that was so funny. Billion brought it up on stream once. I don't even know what happened to that situation. Like on Fillion's collab with Mari. Horrific. No. I don't have... I eat a normal amount. I ate earlier today. Blah. Listening. I don't know. I've never really gotten into drama, so I don't know. I'm probably gonna regret talking about this. Are the gang stalkers back? I just sometimes I hear movement in the house, and sometimes it's prevalent enough to completely throw me off my streaming game, and I get too freaked out to stream properly. Sorry, quiet down. I'm gonna stab you. If there is a person in my house, I am stabbing them and then calling the police. you clean the outside of your house so I don't make too much noise? What do you... The inside? Do you mean the inside? More Christmas. Made out of medium. Wow, this is such an awesome place. I'm so good at interior design. Did it just give you the same pipe puzzle twice in a row? I've been replaying. Oh, Tara! She looks so cute. Honey syrup. I'll have you know, I was trying to catch the rat in your attic, so a little appreciation would be nice. We don't have an attic. Or if we do, I've never been allowed up there. I can't reach... There's no stairs, and I can't reach the ceiling. I struggle even with a ladder. It's a little... Hi, random. I've tried getting in once, because I wanted to see what was in there. But I still couldn't reach it on the ladder. And I had an issue for a while where my dad kept, we had one stool, like a kitchen step stool, and he kept moving it to all these different places in the house and leaving it there. And it was causing a serious problem because I would have to go out of my way to find it so that I could go through the kitchen cupboards if I wanted to, you know, cook. Did you try jumping? I am not jumping into a ceiling. That's how you break stuff. But I had to bully my dad into getting a stool specifically for the kitchen. Because if I can't reach the cabinets, I can't season my food. Then again, maybe I'm not that short. Maybe everything else is just too tall. Throwing Chimi into the ceiling. I used to, I've talked about it before. I have a bunch of cracks in my ceiling. My ceiling is kind of falling apart a little bit. That was because my bed used to be under, and I would jump on the bed and ram my head into the ceiling for fun. I would jump up, I would hit my head on the ceiling, I would hear crack, I would laugh, and I would do it again. Hey, Xenomorphica. 2 feet tall. I'm a lot more than 2 feet tall, I'll have you know. And this is why they have the adorable brain damage, highly autistic chinchilla today. I've never had like an MRI or whatever they call it, so it's never. I've never. I don't know if I'm actually brain damaged. I'm pretty sure I'm not. Not severely. I mean, I'm still talking coherently right now. I don't get confused often. I only slip over my words sometimes, and I think half of that is just autistic inflection. I probably only have minute amounts of brain damage, if I have any. The brain damage isn't real if you ignore it? Well, I don't know. I've never... How do you diagnose brain damage? You gotta get a scan for doctors to come up to you and tell you, Chimi, you got brain damage, you gotta... What do you even do if you have brain damage? See, to me, VTubers aren't real, neither is Japan. Your brain damage has made up all of those things. Man, I'd be a master lore builder. I'm so good at world building. Seriously. Call me J.R.R. Tolkien, because I can invent languages or something. I don't know. Brain damage is only for people who go to doctors as concave skull chads. Chads are simply built different. Shrimply built different. I think it made me stronger, honestly. I think, you know how if you, like, how your body reinforces itself along injuries and stuff like that? My skull is actually, like, completely solid now. Like, titanium skull. If you punched me in the skull, your hand would shatter into a million pieces. Like, not just the bones, your hand would explode. And you'd have to pick up the meat scraps among the grass. But you know, so real though, I checked except for Breezy, he's actually a pilot. Why are you here if you're a pilot? If you're a pilot, does that mean that you're an alcoholic? And also rich? I've met a few pilots, because whenever I visited a certain relative in rehab, she would bring me around and introduce me to all the people there and have them tell me their stories. And there were a few pilots there. Are there no better ways to place this bacon? This does not look good. Pilot some to drink. The truth is, that being a pilot is a very stressful job. Also, pilots get stuck in like a catch-22 when it comes to getting mental health treatment. Where like you don't want to get your license taken away because that's your job, but also it's dangerous, but you know. You're a medical doctor is watching your brain progress. I am so sorry then. I have a D&D buddy who's a pilot. He told me how much it sucked. Anything airline related sounds like a terrible job in general. I feel bad for the flight attendants who, like, they have to get on that obnoxious flight with everyone else, and then they have to fly back. And then they can rest for a bit, and then they just get on the plane and do that again. I did the wrong one. It's the wrong one. Yep, airline suck as a job from a lot of what I've heard. That's why I just pilot in flight sims. I've never played flight sims, like any of them. I've always been very rough at racing games. Especially anything like motion control based. I was always really, really bad at Mario Kart Wii. Like it would frustrate my brother so much that for my own safety, I stopped playing altogether. Were you bad at Wii Sports? Yes, but I loved Wii Sports regardless. That's Wii Sports Resort, I'm pretty sure. You wanna? I've talked about it before. A game I would go absolutely crazy for as a kid. It's one that like is always talked about as like a weird Wii demo that everyone disliked. I went crazy for Wii music as a kid. Actually, that's the original Wii Sports theme? Really? No. Well, Wii Sports Resort had the same music, didn't it? But, like, you look up Wii music, you watch it play through, the game's gonna open up with a weird Muppet guy, and then the Mii's enter. And the game, you swing around your Wii remote to the time with music, and it's like you're playing an instrument. I loved Wii music so much. And my parents would get so mad at me because I would hog the Wii, just like sitting there furiously playing a Wii mode. To make matters worse, my other favorite games were My Aquarium for the Wii, Bonsai Barber, and Rhythm Heaven. And I would hog the Wii for hours at a time. Hours? I was a kid. It was probably something like 2 hours, but it felt like a bajillion years for me. And I would just sit there like playing Bonsai Barber, like, oh. Now I'm cutting bonsai here. I'm cutting bonsai. Ooh. Yeah. I was a Wii hog the Super with Smash Brothers Brawl. My brother was a hog with most Smash games that we had, but I didn't want to be in the room while he played Smash Brothers because he got very, very mad when he lost. You know? But they would force me off the Wii because I would just sit there playing My Aquarium, and it's like, oh, I'm gonna put the rock here in the aquarium, and then I would just watch the fish while it played like Moonlight Sonata or something. And everyone would get so mad at me. Now that I think about it, your brother would have fit in perfectly in the Smash Pro scene. One of my teachers was a pro Smash player. Apparently. Isn't that crazy? Like a summer school teacher I had. Did the teacher get convicted? I think he actually retired. To get married and settle down with his wife and stuff. Oh god, my ear feels so weird. I don't usually. Teacher pro Smash player, I'm seeing a bad connection here. I never talked to him. Never. I never talked to any of my teachers willingly. If a teacher tried to talk to me, I would just ignore them because I didn't like them. I didn't think you did it. It says it's been 10 months, so happy 10 months. I think I have been alive longer than a pregnancy, I guess. You know, I forgot what I was talking about halfway through the sentence. Which school did he meet his wife at? I don't know. I never talked to him. I don't know anything about his like relationship with his wife. Whenever a teacher would try to talk to me, I would ignore them because I don't like. Because when people try to talk to me, I ignore them. If it's online, I usually try to reply. Because I do like when people approach me online. I don't like it in real life. Hi, Captain Cube. Tell us all your high school drama, Chimboculus. 3 teachers in my high school were pedophiles. One got convicted, one killed himself, and one didn't have enough evidence and the case got dropped. The convicted one was a special ed teacher. Horrifying, right? Crud. If you meet the allegations, do you get your job back? He was never fired, so... I know he was doing something shifty because, I got pulled into a room to be asked about him, and he's like... The teacher's like, did he ever behave inappropriately with you? Did he ever... She leaned in real close and whispered, like, did he ever touch you? I was like, no. And he was a teacher I really disliked. He was always, Hi, Ultra Dragon. He was always trying to talk to me and trying to get me to join his tutor sessions, and I just ignored him because I didn't like him. Like, he would talk to me and he'd be like, Chidami, you really need to get your grades up, you know, I care about you. And I would just... would look away and not listen to him. Chidami, is there something in your town's water supply that would explain a lot? It's just, to put it simply, it's just a white trash town. That's the easiest way to explain it. Crud. Now another... But I never got groomed as a child because if someone tried to talk to me, I would ignore them. Now that I think about that, is that a symptom of autism maybe? Autism powers made her invulnerable. I grew up in a white trash town too. The difference with mine is that it was mostly kids being raised by their grandparents because their real ones were in prison. I've met a lot of kids that were living like that, but my parents did not go to prison, so... That's my phone over there, probably telling me to go check my Google Photos. I never got sold drugs at my school because of the same reason. Never talked to people outside of my friends. I don't even know where people get drugs. Probably... I guess it is just like you need to know the right person. But I don't know... I didn't know anyone. Half the time my friends wouldn't talk to me. people thought I was on drugs in high school because I acted special. I have been accused of that before. I have been accused of that before. Like, are you high on something? No. No, this is just how I act. There's one person that told me, like, I am not in touch with reality. I'm not sure what was up with that. I'm not sure they were wrong, but that's a weird thing to say. Team must be in a Benadryl stupor? Oh no, I was completely unmedicated. Up until like my last year of high school. I only started regularly taking allergy medicine when I stopped attending. I was the quiet kid, so all the popular ones would talk about their sources and drama around me because they knew I wouldn't tell. I don't know why. I had a good amount of people decide that they didn't like me because I was a quiet kid. I heard someone trash talking me behind me once. Like, saying like, oh, I don't like her. She's quiet. She's a weirdo. And I had never met her in my life. She just decided that. One-sidedly. I don't know. I didn't know who she was. And I was assigned on a group project with her once, and I didn't want to work on it, so I just left. And it made her hate me even more. Natural at this? Whenever I don't like how a situation is going, I just leave. And I'm not sure that's the right response. Like, it works out for me half the time, but it makes everyone around me really mad. Like a week or two ago, my dad asked if I wanted to go somewhere with him. Like, a few days before, and I was saying, like, oh, sure, why not? I like to go places. And then I show up, and some random lady I've never met is there. And then I walked away, and I wandered off. And he was very, very mad at me. And I didn't talk to the lady, because I didn't know her. Hi, Fred. I was gonna be your new stepmom. I told him later that I didn't know she was going to be there, and I wouldn't have wanted to go on his date, and he got really offended and said it wasn't a date. God. Yeah. But he told me that he did tell me. And that was really crazy because he just did not. And I think he just imagined that he told me about it. He told me he talked about hanging out with a friend recently, and then he asked me if I wanted to go somewhere, and he got upset because I hadn't connected the dots in my head. This one makes me nervous because it's so strict. No! No! What the hell? autism is certainly genetic. Yeah, my grandfather that I am that my dad is related to, had super autism, and he got divorced and then just disappeared for like the next 40 years, and then he died. And it turned out he had never married or had another kid again. So he just left and did nothing. Really, really wild. So that factor is genetic. That factor is genetic. I'm half of a shaggin. Shaggin? I've never read that word out loud before. What's there to do? I don't know. You'd figure he'd do something with his life, rather than just going. At the very least, I think it's funny that the autistic need. This is the girl from Hairspray. Also, the lady from Hairspray. Are you gonna have kids and get married? I mean, I guess I do want to do it someday. But it's a very big commitment, and also I really like streaming right now. And I don't think it's appropriate for me to like start dating someone and get married while I'm still streaming. I think that's unfair. So I've never looked for anyone. And also I don't know anyone, so I think the chances are not big. Hi, Papa. Marrying a Bobby Nika? I don't think I want to marry another streamer. That's more salt in the wound, isn't it? Like, if I got a boyfriend or got married, I would stop streaming. And if I hold myself to that standard, why would I go date a guy that would keep streaming? He would stop streaming too. And then you'd have a lot of people that were left behind, sadly. I feel that I've struggled to find the right kind of woman too many. Sorry, I'm off flirting from random men online. You're saying this to a streamer? I'm not really flirting with everyone, but I'm definitely not girlfriend material here. Oh, this is a problem. This looks bad. Oh, you like TV streams? Yeah, that's why I'm still streaming. I got people that like to watch me. It makes me happy that I can... Like, streaming is the reason I can bring myself to get up in the morning. And it makes me happy that I might be the reason someone else can get up in the morning. You know? Streams definitely make your workday better, so thanks for doing that. Thank you for watching in the first place. I don't think I would be able to do it if I didn't have anyone to watch, you know? Like, the fact that people do show up is what keeps me going. then again, I think if I weren't streaming, I probably would get a job. So at the very least, if I didn't stream, my dad would be less disappointed in me. Maybe. Wouldn't say they're the only reason I get up in the morning, but they are the reason I look forward to 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. I wonder, like, I'm never gonna get a live response from a VOD watcher. I wonder how they feel. Saying all this before going away for a week. Yeah, it's gonna be a rough week. For me too. I don't know what I do in my spare time aside from do stuff for streams. Wait. Listen to music? I don't know what I do if not stream. I wonder how the lurkers feel. I know I've got a decent amount of lurkers. It's not really possible to know who they are, but I understand the need to lurk. I personally am... Got a bug. I personally prefer to lurk on streams, but that's partly because I'm Tsunami. You know, I can make an alternate account, but that's kind of insane. That's extra, you know? Hi, Shrek. And so I get nervous whenever I go into... Sometimes I do like to have people be like, oh, hi, Tsunami. You know, it is nice to be called out my name. But also, I don't want to take attention away from a VTuber if I'm watching her. And I don't want to show up with my stream account and maybe like people will be watching and think like, oh, this VTuber is attention seeking or something. Are you scared of looking like a leech as Tsunami? A little bit. It's not like I'm not scared. The time I lurk most is on this Japanese polar bear stream because I don't want him to struggle talking in English. I heard Japanese polar bear and I felt my heart lift for a brief moment, but the Japanese polar bear I'm thinking of is long dead. I think it's very cute when... It's very cute if you go to a Japanese streamer and you're like, oh, your voice is so cute. And they're like, yeah, thank you, super Tsunami. You know, it's cute. It's cute. My heart has been healed. Life is so amazing. Sometimes I say hello, hi, and he goes, hello, it's so nice. Ah. I love VTubers so much. I have a few Japanese VTubers I watch. But I don't... And usually they have a skill I really like karaoke. I like amateur karaoke. I work very hard on my karaoke skills because I want to be impressive, and I watch a good amount of YouTubers specifically for their karaoke, and I wonder if I'll ever reach that point. Japanese and German accents sound surprisingly similar, am I wrong? Yeah, I think you're wrong. Just hold Cinemate husband applications when you're ready. No, that's... Wouldn't that feel worse if you lost to another Cinemate? If I could marry a streamer and I lost to some other random bozo, I think I would kill that bozo. You sound better at karaoke lately? I worked really hard on improving, but I still... Like, I watched myself back and it's like, oh, I still could do a lot better on this and that and blah 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 and blah 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 blah. Self-criticism. Cinnamate husband by monthly competition. Let's do like a elimination game. Or maybe I can lock all of you in a school and have a killing game. If you get away with murder, you can, I don't know, get a high five. Whoever survives, you know? Ba -ba -ba -ba. I suppose you could just have a teammate reverse harem. I've never been into harems in general. I don't see what the appealing bit is. I'm just personally not a polygamous. Is that the word? Harems sort of suck in general because there's always a main girl. I think it sounds kind of bad. Like, nobody's gonna be able to get an okay amount of attention because there's so many girls. Or guys. Nah, I didn't even... You're a polygon type of person? Nah, I can't do geometry. I dropped out of high school. I can understand it if the girls also like each other. Because then, like, they at least have someone when the guy's not around. But still not really my thing. Got a right to do this, but not my problem. Hey Tsunami? Low poly Tsunami would be a cute idea for a model. Low poly models are pretty popular. I've seen some really cute ones. There's this French VTuber I watch from time to time. I'm very sorry on behalf of all of you. But she's a very cute girl. She speaks only French and she recently got herself a low poly model and it looks really good. You promise? I'll cancel out. Wow, it was in my mouth. You're lucky you didn't take a bite. Ow! No! We're okay. Beautiful. I'm so good at decorating. Accents are a gimmick? Oh no, she speaks French. She doesn't speak English in a French accent, it's just French. It's just plain old French. I think she's cute. Sucks how many indies choose to do Pixel. I think it can work. I think it can work. That makes it even worse, you French language. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! She's just cute! Let me see if I can... Hold on, Kiki-Tui. I'll put like an image of her on screen. Really quick. I like to watch her from time to time. Imagine the smell. Yeah, I think she's like the French version of her. Like, ooh, smelly neat too. I think she's the French edition of that. But I wouldn't know because I don't actually speak French. To be honest. I don't even particularly like French as a language. Something about her, it's very cute. I like her. Actually... Why isn't it working? Actually, what do I even do? I don't even know. I don't know what I can, actually. Smelly needs exist in most popular cultures. I'm surprised being a neat is apparently not destigmatized in France, though, considering how French people feel about work. Or maybe it's like you have to work so little in France, it's weird to not want to work at all. I don't know, whenever I hear about French work culture, it's like they shoot you if you don't take your 5-hour lunch break. Timmy, did you play Flash games for hours before you stream? Kind of. Depend on the game. I didn't play games like this that often before I streamed. Most of my preferred Flash games were dating sims. But obviously I can't just stream that. It'd be a little embarrassing if it was just like me seducing fictional men on stream. Did you win the dating sim? Most of the time, yes. There's only been a few dating sims I haven't been able to win at all. And none of them were Flash games. I hear you get paid a yearly bonus amounting to a monthly salary. Amazing. Maybe I should become French. You know what? I don't think French people respect me. I think if I moved to France, they would get really mad at me, and also I would laugh at them really loud if they ever talked to me. Who cares what French people think? I don't know, I've never been to France. I've been on the side of the country, but only when I was really young, so I don't remember what it was like. Don't worry, I'd laugh at you too. Are you French? Why did she give me a fedora? Realized me, she died of laughter after being spoken to by the French. Oh, je suis Shirami. Je mange milkshake. You spin in their general direction? Well, I don't know where France is from, like, where I'm sitting. Wait, let me think. Over there. So it'd probably be somewhere around here. I've spat in their general direction. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know where France is. I was trying to orient myself by, like, visualizing a map of my local area. Or my state, rather. I'm very good at maps, by the way. I may not be that good at geography in general, but I'm very good at direction finding. When I was younger, I used to just wander the streets while I was skipping school. So I know I'm very good at finding shortcuts, and France is most likely northeastish from you. Well, I don't know where north or east are right now. Charting the stars to spit out the French. That's probably why astrology exists, just to spite French people. Hi, Bob. Thank you, Bob. 10-month streak. Whoa. Why? You mean astronomy? No, I mean both. I mean astrology as well. Oh, you're a Sagittarius, even though you were born on this day? Must have been born in France. Is that a thing? Like, does your zodiac? Like, do different people have different zodiacs in countries? Months, 6 months. Ah, Bonside, you're losing. Didn't think you were watching me for 6 months. I know the Chinese have their own zodiac. Well, yeah. Are you guys familiar with animal fortune telling in Japan? It's mostly pseudoscience, but it's super cute. I didn't make either of these. Whoops. That's a problem. "2024 to 2025, year of the chinchilla." The way you made it feels like it's a high school graduation year. Someone graduating in high school in this year. Oh god. Oh god! I'm old! I've aged. God. Not a hag. I'm not a hag. Are you still like 12? I think in order to qualify for the Twitch affiliate, I think I have to be older than 12. Not that 12 is the minimum, but I think I do have to be older than 12. Turn only 18, what do you mean of? You know what? I haven't aged past a year old. I'm a year old. Goo goo gaga, loser. I super duper. The age of 30 is in demand, is it? Well, I guess with Marine. I love those clips where Marine tries to tease her audience for being old, and then the chat is full of like, oh yeah, I'm 18, I'm 20, I'm still in high school. And she goes quiet and changes the topic. I always think that's very funny. I hope none of you are still in high school. You like older women? I'm still not a hag. To be completely honest, I'm not. I'm college aged. Marina and Cleo have done great things for Hagkind. I think Cleo, it's not because she's a hag, it's because she's an autist. Or I think she has to be. Is Hella still the youngest? I wonder. figure this one out. I did it! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! This way, this way, this way, this way. 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 Berlin puffer jacket. Berlin puffer jacket. I'm a sneeze? Oh no, I'm a little sleepy. I had a weird sleep today because I didn't sleep the night before last night. Yesterday when I streamed, I was running on 0 sleep. And then I didn't nap afterwards, and I conked out somewhere around 10. I almost passed out to a video talking about Mr. Beast, and I had to like consciously turn it off because I didn't want to wake up to Mr. Beast in my nightmares. For context, I don't like Mr. Beast. I woke up in the middle of the night last night. I will pass out as soon as stream ends. Actually, I think it's Mr. Beast's friends you should be more worried about. No. I never liked Mr. Beast. I've always thought he was ingenuine, and I don't really respect people who are philanthropists for Is it pissed? Fist? I don't respect people who are only charitable for the sake of profit. Profit. I've never liked them. Philanthropist. Fist. I've done... Huh. I'm sorry. There we go. Nice. It's a lot more charitable than most charities that embezzle money. But I mean, what he does is it's basically bum fights. What he does, he like dangles money in front of you and says, "What would you do for this money?" You know? It's PR-friendly bum fights. A lot of people, they'll say like, "Well, what are you doing for poor people?" Well, I'm not doing anything, but at the same time, I'm also not... I'm not, like, making people do weird stuff for $5. You know, would he be giving that money away if it weren't for the fact that he can make a profit off of it? Liesel. Who's Liesel? First day 5, big holiday. What does that mean? I don't know. I just don't... I never understood how Mr. Beast content was entertaining. I used to watch Minecraft content as a kid. I think it's really just the money, and that's what I don't like about it. All of his content hinges on, "I am so rich, watch me do a thing with money." What can you pay for with money, you know? It's odd. Mr. Beast games the system on an expert level. It's not even really that he games the system, it's that he has an entire crazy staff production team. I don't know where he got his starting capital. I think he has a lot more connections than I'll ever admit. He's got a lot of friends with him, you know? Jealousy. What would you do if you had Mr. Beast money? I'd probably start a company. Wait, Mr. Beast money? That's where it gets scary. Because I think Mr. Beast has so much money that I probably cannot comprehend it. I think I would do a lot if I had just $1 million, you know? Like $1 million is a lot of money. I don't even know what I would do with all that. A VTuber company, you mean? Yeah, of course. You know, obviously, if I made a profit, I would donate it to the things that I care about. But for the most part, if I had money, I would want to do something like something I'm passionate about. This is just the girl from Hairspray. I like Hairspray. Might have suggest giving the money to me. No. I don't want to. My only interaction with Mr. Beast is I tried his chocolate once. It was okay. I gotta say, Feastables is probably the most disgusting name you could have for a chocolate. That sounds like it sounds like something vaguely chicken related. Feastables. Ew. I would support the teeny part. I wonder if I'd be a good hire. Picking from current indies, what would be your dream first gen? If I would talk about, like, capable woman. That's really tough. That's really tough. I would want to save Mikan. Not really save Mikan. I don't think she needs saving, but I think I probably would invest money in her. I think there's a lot of unrecognized indies that put in a lot of work and they can produce very well. Think like Fuyo and Idol Corp. She was an absolute nobody, very underground before Idol Corp, and Idol Corp actively scouted her out, and she has been like super active. She's added together all sorts of videos. She's done all sorts of projects for her fans. She's someone really admirable. I think what you need to look for a company before, like, I've heard it before. I've heard this said before. Before you get a gura, you need a company player, like a fubuki. Yeah? You need someone with the drive, with the love for someone to build up your company first. Oh. You're cute. Love for the game, yeah. You can get a lot of talent if you pick entirely by talent, but I think over anything you should probably go by like resilience and what they like to put in, what kind of effort they want to put in. I think maybe for that reason I would not be. I don't know if I would be a good hire for that reason. I don't think you need shock value. I think shock value can do a lot for an individual, not so much for the company, I think. I still don't know how Gura is more popular considering the quantity of streams. It's because Gura is just like lightning in a bottle. She's witty, she's funny, she's got a cute voice, she's good at singing, she's got a cute model. All of these things combine to make someone very good. She's memeable. She's got lots of funny clippable moments. You didn't describe Gura, you got described Super 2 to me. I'm not gonna pretend I'm on par with Gura. I think I do have a lot of my own talents. For one, I'm not clippable in the slightest. I'm not witty. I'm not funny. I think I'm funny. I think that, it's not really a universal funny type of humor. The best YouTubers I can think of aren't necessarily the most talented. They just want to have fun with their audience and the drive to make it. I think what comes above all is you need someone with drive. Someone that just loves streaming and will work hard on that. You're funny in the way you tell a story, then people laugh because it would be awkward if we just stood there in silence. Oh god. Am I funny sad? Am I funny because it's so sad? Is that the truth? Oh no. I have a lot of stories to tell about my life, but there's not a lot of good ones, honestly. But I have had a very crazy life, a very difficult to describe one. I worry sometimes, like, oh, you know, I haven't done much with my life. Am I ever gonna run out of things to talk about? And then I remember... That's basically how stand-up comedians work. Stand-up comedians make up half their stories. Not to discredit them, they still make it funny. But most of their stories after a certain point are made up. Do you make up any stories? Nah. I think it would be weird to do that. For me, like, I'm not going to get anything from lying at this point. It doesn't feel like it would be beneficial. And I've never really liked lying in general. It's always made me a little uncomfortable. I do make up silly stuff all the time, but I don't lie about things if I think they could sound like it really happened. Like, I don't lie about my life. I got them both wrong. Make up a story now so we have reference for when you were lying. So, Yago came up to me the other day. I said he wanted to hire me, and then I laughed at him and ran away. Oh, I'm not good at this. I'm not good at this. Too believable. Try again. The last part sounds pretty believable. I'm not. God, you look stupid. Didn't me too. No hat. Aww. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute. I like her. Look at that. Aww. Aww. I miss Lady. I have laundry. I need to do. I just remembered. I put the laundry in. It's gonna get moldy if I leave it there. Well, whatever. I have to leave to go visit relatives on Saturday. And can I be honest? Can I tell you something? I have not packed. I'm doing all the laundry because I didn't pack. And to be fair, I was told that I had to leave for a week on Wednesday night. How long are you gone? For a week. I'll be back, I think next Saturday. And I'll probably stream then because I'm going to come home all tired. I'm gonna nap or something and then I'm gonna wake up and think, I haven't streamed in a week. Ah! You know? I'm gonna miss it. God, I'm so... I think the allergy medicine is wearing off. Okay. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'll go. For real, for real. Will you post cool pics on Twitter? Probably not, like, the day I go a place. For the sake of, preserving my relatives' hopsack, rather. But I did want to bring a camera. I have a video camera. And I did want to take some videos to show you. Because there's some crazy stuff out there, you know. There's so many places I haven't been. It's amazing. But I see a cute girl. Tell a little see me on a paper and take photos. That'd be really goofy. Yeah, maybe. Cute girl? Cute girl. Let's see who she is. I don't... Looks like a retro streamer? What are you playing? She looks cute. I'll pick her. Anyway. Bye-bye Deja, bye-bye Bob, bye-bye Celeste, bye-bye Aaron, bye-bye Honor, bye-bye Nate, bye-bye Breezy, bye-bye OKI, bye-bye Super Duper, bye-bye Standard. Also hi Honor. I don't think you've come by often. Hi. Bye-bye Bonus, hi, bye-bye Maniacal Ford. Aaron, bye-bye. Brad, bye-bye. Breezy, bye-bye Celeste. There's a lot of people and I can't remember when I've said a name already or not. Bye-bye Tootsie. Alright, watch this. Oh. I cried! There we go. Bye-bye Xenomorphica.